Hey guys, Joe Simpson here, TechWake TV. Happy Friday. Weekend is almost here. I wanted to talk about a feature in the Panasonic G9 I had no idea existed. It's called the 4K crop mode. I didn't even know what it was. I ignored it. I never used it. And then I saw somebody demonstrate it the other day on YouTube and I was super impressed. Now, give you a little background. I just bought this electronic Dolly and I use this thing to do product reviews and B-roll and movements around the different products. It's really cool for doing those kind of moves, but you can actually do many of the same things that thing will do inside the body of this camera using the 4K crop mode. And that's what I want to show you more of today. So 4K crop mode is pretty simple in concept. Basically think of my camera as a 4K camera, and let's picture the image size or the sensor size. Something that's 4K resolution would be, say, this big. Something that's 1080 resolution would, say, be this big. So within this platform, within that amount of space, you could move a 1080 window all around it to make it fit. And so you could simulate movement that doesn't actually even occur within your very own camera. Let me give you a demonstration of two different ways you could do that. I'm going to do one zoom in and I'm going to do one pan across, and I'll show you what that looks like. As you can see watching this video, my camera movement is slowly pulling in towards the Lumix camera, which I'm focused on. And you'll also notice that the focus stays pretty clean all the way in. Now this move is more of a left to right sweeping move while zooming in. So this is actually pretty cool as well. I can move the camera from left to right and then move in on the Lumix as well. So this is kind of a combination of two moves. Setting this up is fairly simple. You basically go over here and you go to 4 live cropping mode in the menu. You click that button and you can pick between 20 or 40 seconds. And for this demonstration, we're going to go 20. I like the initial starting box. You can see the big yellow box and it says start up here in the corner, and you can hit the set button and then it says end now. So you reposition. Let's say we want to finish out on that blue panel. We want to end there. So now you can hit set for the end. And now when you hit the record button on your camera, for 20 seconds, it's going to go through and do the movement that you just told it to move. Now it should hold focus. If in the event that you want to make sure that you're focused, you could change it prior to and then lock in your focus. But I've had no problems with the camera keeping focus while doing the motions. Initially, it might try to pull a focus, and then once it gets it set, it does a pretty good job moving in. And when it's done, it automatically stops. And then you end up with a video that basically looks for 20 seconds. It's going to go through and do the movement just like you want. So when you're doing product B-roll or something of that nature, this is perfect for that. So those aren't the best examples in the world, and they're not the most creative moves, but I wanted to show you just simply by setting this thing up within your camera, how you can get some type of motion and push in or pull out through using the big format of the 4K sensor and using a crop down section of it. If you wanted to create some type of motion or some type of dynamic move when you otherwise couldn't have any type of physical device to do the same thing. So I wanted to share that with you. Real quick video. If you have the G85, the G9, the GH5, and maybe one of the other cameras, look for the 4K crop mode and play around with this yourself. You might like it a lot. I think it's really cool.